The time has finally come where I can talk about an Irish footballer going right to the very top of football and genuinely mean it, because Evan Ferguson, the 18-year-old, is taking English football by storm. In this video I'm going to be talking about how the Brighton superstar got to where he is today and where he could potentially go in the future. Ballon d'Or? Who says no? Maybe I took it a bit too far. Evan Ferguson was part of Bohemians under-15 squad in 2019, but by that summer he had also turned out for the under-17s and under-19s, as well as being brought into Keith Long's senior squad. He was training with players that were twice his age. He was 14 at the time. Ferguson made his debut at the age of 14 in a friendly versus Chelsea. The game ended a 1-1 draw. He would make a few more appearances throughout the next couple of years for the senior squad in the League of Ireland. In January 2021 he would join Brighton. For the last 6 months of that season, Evan Ferguson would make 11 appearances for the Brighton under-21, scoring 3 goals along with 1 assist. Keep in mind he was playing under-21s at the age of 16. It's a reoccurring theme, Evan Ferguson playing above his age. Obviously he's playing consistent minutes now at 18 in the Premier League, but for example for Ireland he was playing under-16s at 14, under-17s at 15, playing under-21s at 16. He obviously made his debut for the senior team at the age of 18. The following season, Evan Ferguson would score 8 goals in 17 appearances in Premier League 2. He would also score 1 goal in 1 appearance in the FA Youth Cup. And on February 19th, 2022, he would make his debut for the senior side in the Premier League, playing 22 minutes in a 3-0 loss to Burnley. On to the next season, where Evan Ferguson would make his first ever start for Brighton, a Carabao Cup game against Forest Green Rovers. Ferguson would also go on to get his first assist, along with his first goal in a 3-0 win. For the first 6 months of the season, Ferguson was still playing with the under-21s, making 6 appearances in the Premier League 2, scoring 5 goals along with 1 assist. In this time, however, he would make his senior international debut for Ireland, playing 1 minute in a 2-1 loss to Norway. A couple days later, playing a further 13 minutes in a 1-0 win over Malta. The Premier League returned from the World Cup on Boxing Day, and so did Evan Ferguson, playing 7 minutes in a 3-1 win over Southampton. 5 days later, he would score his first Premier League goal in a 4-2 loss to Arsenal. Ferguson would then make his first Premier League start in a 4-1 win over Everton, playing 71 minutes, getting a goal and an assist. He would then get an assist in the next game versus Liverpool, and then in the next game he would get a goal versus Leicester. A month later he would start an FA Cup away game versus Stoke, scoring the winner, proving he can do it in a cold and windy night in Stoke. Ferguson would score his first ever Irish goal in a 3-2 win over Latvia, and he would continue to score goals throughout the season in the Premier League and the FA Cup as Brighton got to the semi-finals, losing out to Man United, and he would eventually finish the season with 11 goals and 4 assists in all competitions. Towards the back end of the season, Ferguson would also sign a new contract up until 2028, putting to bed any transfer rumours. At just 18 years of age, playing in the biggest league in the world, the toughest league in the world to play in, he was averaging a goal involvement every 118 minutes. Compared to other strikers in Europe's top 5 leagues, Evan Ferguson is in the top 11% for non-penalty goals per 90. He's also in the top 12% for non-penalty XG. He's in the top 12% for shots per 90, standing at 3.41, and if you watch my video on Rasmus Højlund, you know that's something I criticised him on, but it is a strong point for Ferguson. He's also in the top 23% for assists per 90. Something quite impressive is his per 90 this season. He's averaged an 80% pass completion rate, in the top 7% for strikers across Europe. It's clear Evan Ferguson is a very talented player, because he didn't even play over 1,000 minutes in the Premier League. He still scored 6 goals. He had injuries to deal with, and he only started playing towards the back end of the season, the last 6 months. In terms of where I think Evan Ferguson can go to in terms of ability, he's been quoted as the next Harry Kane, and I think that is a level that could be his absolute peak. You know, Harry Kane has never been called the best striker in the world, but he's always been one of the best. I think Evan Ferguson can get to that level. Like I mentioned, he signed a new contract with Brighton, so I don't think he's going to go anywhere anytime soon, which is the smart move for his career. Brighton are very good at developing young players, and he's only going to get better in the next couple of years. Next season he'll probably score 10 to 15 Premier League goals, and then in 3 years time, when he's still just 21, he can make a move, a big money move to a big club where he's going to be the star man and carry Ireland to the World Cup. Alright, I took it too far again. Maybe he can take us to a World Cup. That's all we want nowadays. But let me know what you think about Evan Ferguson in the comments. Do you think he's going to move to Real Madrid with multiple Ballon d'Ors and be considered the GOAT? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new and you want to support the channel at extra more. Feel free to become a channel member. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.